grill, Bill, it ain't so tough. But first of all, you got to check your stuff. Like a grill that's set at 250 with the meat and cheese that's ready to go. A towel to keep your station looking cool. But most of all, you got to have your tool. Are you with me now? Get ready. We're gonna lay them down. Now, beats got grain to it just like wood. You got to follow the arrow to lay it down like you should. From the front to the back, you got to lay it down. Space it evenly, not scattered around. Next, you got to salt the meat from the back to the front to make the taste complete. Not too little, not too much. With a little finesse, you'll get the touch.
Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the game chef, Corey.
I'm Austin.
I'm Kyle.
Todd. It is our 150th episode.
That's why everything's out of order.
Yep, and we're celebrating by playing the Wendy's role-playing game, Wendy's Feast of Legends.
Yeah, Wendy's is in the fast food company.
Yep. This came out about 6 years ago, I believe.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, Wendy's decided, hey, what goes with delicious meals? How about a role-playing game? I guess.
I'm waiting for Denny's to do that.
Yeah?
Here's a grand slam and 45 minutes of Tolkien or something.
Ironically enough, I think that you don't get something like this without Denny's having an unhinged Tumblr account.
That's true.
For whatever reason, they made this, and we're going to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been suggested before by listeners on the Discord, but we've been talking about playing this from day one.
Absolutely. Yeah. From the very beginning.
Yeah. And this is, if you're not familiar with it, it's a legit role-playing game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 100 and some odd pages.
Yeah. Should you play it? No. But you could. There were way better games to play.
I bet McDonald's is really upset about this because you would think of any fast food restaurant that would lend itself to a role-playing game. I mean, because McDonald's has a cast of colorful characters.
Yeah, it's
That
got
is
a
true.
mythos.
Wendy's has Wendy.
Yeah.
Right.
You say that. 5 years from now, there's going to be a Grand Theft Auto ripoff where you have to follow a mission line to murder Mayor McCheese and rip off the Hamburglar.
I thought they were going to do McDonald's Risk.
That would be redundant. They've already taken over the world, Kyle.
Well, but yeah, since I'm the only one here who has worked for the Wendy's Corporation when I was 16,
True.
I will be the game master today. I worked there. One of my first job I ever got fired at. It was a wonderful time
What'd you get fired for, Corey?
because I refused to wear a visor. So, like, it was also my first really shitty manager. We'll
Yeah.
call him Kevin.
Because that's his name.
That's his fucking name. And he was a total dick. He hated me. I hated him. And it was like one of those jobs where like all my friends worked there too.
Sure.
So we just
of
fucked
course.
off hard and
Yeah.
didn't give a shit. Which when you're 16, you shouldn't give a shit about your job at all.
You should not.
No, you should get experience at working at a place, and that's about it.
Yeah. But this guy was one of those gung-ho managers that took it serious and shit.
Oh, an idiot.
Yeah.
That's why I always get upset when like older people get upset at fast food workers. It's like, calm down. They're not supposed to love this job, okay?
Right.
They're supposed to hate you. They're just there to get money to buy condoms and bath salts, people.
But my friends, after I got fired, my manager hated me so much. My friends went on the roof of the Wendy's and planted a sleeping bag, empty boxes of cereal, and porno mags and told him that I'd gotten kicked out of my house because I got fired from Wendy's
Yeah.
and was sleeping on the roof.
That is the best.
And the manager flipped out. He's like, I'm going to sue that son of a bitch. Like,
how would he
That was the first response?
yeah, he's going to sue a 16-year-old without a job.
Yeah.
What did he think that was going to do?
I don't know, Kyle. We can track him down.
I want to know.
Yeah.
You had really cool friends.
I'm going to sue a 16-year-old. His CD collection will be mine.
I don't even think you can sue a 16-year-old.
Yeah. I got his Dinosaur Jr. CDs. The world is mine. But anyway, fuck Wendy's. Unless they want to pay us.
Right.
Then we love them.
Yes.
Then all of that will be edited out.
And everybody, if you've ever wondered, I wonder if Bastard Quest will sell out. Given the chance, we absolutely will.
Oh, yeah.
We have no souls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you also were never expecting Bastard Quest to come out with an episode that required us to eat food of any type.
Oh, that's true. Part of
Yeah.
this game is based around food.
And we should have had Wendy's here in the studio.
I
We
think-
really shouldn't.
I think in the gameplay rules, they expect you to be eating, because a normal game session would have snacks and such.
Right,
We don't do that, obviously, but
Yeah.
so basically, we'll get to that in a moment. We'll go over all that stuff.
Okay.
Basically, real briefly, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, you can play the Wendy's game. The rules are very, very similar. A little dumbed down. Like character creation, which we did on the Patreon, is way simpler than creating a character in Dungeons and Dragons.
Pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing it, but your skills are already laid out for you. You don't get to choose your things like you would in Dungeons and Dragons, so that was pretty easy.
Yeah, you just roll randomly for your skills, and then instead of picking like a race and a class and, other talents and things like that, you basically just pick an order.
Yeah, there's the order of the chicken, the order of the beef, and the order of the sides, and then there's subclasses beneath that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, pretty much like Dungeons and Dragons. If you're looking to hit a creature, you're rolling a d20 to try to hit, and then if you hit, you're rolling whatever dice your weapon has or spell or what have you to do damage, that kind of stuff. And then, there's skill checks and whatnot. There's advantage, disadvantage, and there's a few differences that'll come up like as we play. For example, like resting in this game to recover hit points, you have a meal.
Of course.
You can have a big meal or a little meal, and that informs how much your hit points you recover.
And you have to eat the food in real life.
Yo, yes.
I need to get my hit points back. Hold on, I'm going to run to Wendy's.
But let's go over our characters real quick. Austin, tell us about your gentleman,
So I am of the order of the spicy chicken sandwich.
the KFC, yes.
Those who study the order of the spicy chicken sandwich are no strangers to heat. And I'm basically a sorcerer with heat powers. The illustration for the character is of a very wayfish figure with a flaming trident, although that's not in the weapons list at all.
Yeah, like I said, this is a legit fucking book, and lots of great art, very detailed on the story.
Somebody took a lot of effort to come up with the lore that went with each and every Wendy's meal. So yeah, basically I'm a sorcerer with heat powers. My skills are spicy touch, reaching out and touching an enemy with the spice left on your fingers, which makes no fucking sense if you're eating a spicy chicken sandwich. It comes with a bun.
Well, I usually poke my sandwich when I get it, to tenderize the meat.
I hold my sandwich with my fingers inside the bun
Yeah.
because I'm a fucking
I
psychopath.
got one hand outside and one hand inside. So anyway, I can burn people with my fingers.
Yeah.
Slow heat. I can just basically create heat in the general area around us.
Well, don't enemies have to make a skill check against your slow heat?
Yeah, they've got to make a resistance roll against it, and if not, they take a point of damage every turn.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
And then I can also make a smoke screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty useful.
I think so. And my character's name is Chick Philip Alexanderson.
Right.
People make fun of him by calling him Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Kyle, tell us about your beefy boy.
All right. My character is Dave.
Right.
He is the Order of the Dave's Double. But he was named Dave because he has terrible parents. He has worked for Wendy's since 1996.
Oh.
And actually entered Freshelvania, or whatever the name of this land is.
It's Freshtovia.
Freshtovia.
Yes.
During a botched employee sexual harassment training video. It went wrong and drew him into the television into Freshtovia. And now he's trapped there. I was pulled in. And I miss Missouri.
Well.
But I'm from the beef. Well, my master order is the beef people. And they gave me this armor and these frying pans. And I just whack people with them. I got my mule Rick Sharp.
Oh, yeah. We are once again naming all of our mounts after Patreon members, and they all have maladies. Austin, what animal did you have?
I have a donkey named Baron Battlebred.
Yeah.
He has diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing that is just complete mystery to me is I carry this pouch full of chicken nuggets, and if I get hurt, I eat one and it heals. And I don't know how that works, but I don't think that happened on Earth.
No.
Because I stole a lot of chicken nuggets from that bin. I mean, you just walk by there and you're like, hey, nobody's going to know if old Dave takes a chicken nugget and just chomp, chomp, chomp.
It never cured my rickets.
Yeah, and I got 2 beef patties. That's one of my abilities. I don't. It just
Where?
I just have these fried pans, and for some reason, when I hold them in my hands, I just think 2 beef patties, and it keeps happening. I'm fresh, never frozen, and I walk around all winter shirtless, and it doesn't even bother me.
He's one of those like year-long shorts guys.
Yeah.
Hoodies, shorts, and flip-flops.
Yep.
But yeah, that's me. I'm Dave.
And what was the name of your mount?
Or Rick Sharp or Mule.
And what was wrong with your animal?
I don't know if he dropped out of his bomb the wrong way. But
Dropped out.
well, the mules, they drop out.
Okay.
It's not like the moms go into a labor and a birthing ward at the local general hospital. Anyway, he's got permanent botulism.
Oh, I see. I love how we just torture animals. I don't know why we
I mean,
did
for
that.
no good reason.
It's just so funny.
Yep,
Thinking of sick animals. God, what a great funny bunch we are. Assholes.
But yeah, I'm Dave.
I can already see a crossover with Dave and Stevie from Warhammer.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Zip, yeah.
And
It's a
Zip.
good guess.
Oh my god! They get pulled into some universe. It'd have to be sci-fi because they're all fantasy characters.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. Todd, tell us about your character.
Well, my character is from the Order of the Sides, specifically the Order of the Frosty.
Yum.
And my character's name is Marion Coldbready, a.k.a. Coldbra.
Yeah.
As in, ayo, I'm cold, brah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm delightful, and I make everybody happy. No, seriously, like I got like skills, and I'm like a bright ray of sunshine.
I didn't know you could just tell people that. My life could have been totally different.
Well,
Looking back on what could have been.
I'm a level 1 Frosty man. I have a catchphrase. Whenever I want to like make people happy, I just go, "Hey, bruz, let's get frosty."
I like it.
Yeah.
aw.
I'm a level 1 little spoon. If there's any number of enemies within 20 feet of me, I can make an Arcana save of 12 or higher, and they just automatically become my friends.
Really?
Wow.
That's going to get
Okay.
misused.
I also have charm. Any of my fellow party members who are near me during conversations get a +1 boost to all of their charm rolls because ayo, my charm radiates to all of those around me because I'm delightful.
Obviously.
Cool. And we're gonna play this game for what? 10 episodes? Is that
Dude, if we played the whole adventure that's in this book, it'd be dozens of episodes.
Really?
I mean, there's a lot. Like the adventure we're doing today is the beginning, and I truncated it quite a bit. I cut more than half of it out.
Jesus Christ, Green Knight didn't develop this much.
I know.
I got fancy clothes. I got throwing weapons and light weapons. And I have a horse named Tatro.
Yeah, Tatro.
All of our animals are based on Patreon subscribers.
Yes,
Thank you, patrons.
Thank you.
And Tatro got bit by a tick, so he's got like alpha gal. Can't eat meat, which is not a problem because he's a horse and an herbivore.
But he would like the option.
Yeah.
He would, yeah. It would like, sometimes, when me and Tatro are talking, he's like, but what if I want to eat meat? He doesn't actually say that. I just hear it in my head.
Oh my God, you have another
The psychic horse.
another character that talks to his horse.
Okay, like I said earlier, what you eat can affect the gameplay in this game. And I think it means what you're eating at the table. What we decided to do, we're recording on a Sunday morning and told the guys to keep up with what they ate on Saturday.
Yep.
And that will affect everything.
Cool.
So, Austin, what did you eat yesterday?
Let me go down the list. So
Okay.
I had a chicken wrap and fries,
Where from?
not Wendy's.
Okay.
I ate some eggs,
No effect.
cheese.
Just a slice of cheese, huh?
No, I mean, it wasn't a slice. It was
Okay. A block of cheese.
Ate my daily pound of cheese.
Yeah.
every morning with my coffee, which is mostly milk and sugar.
Jesus Christ.
And then for dinner, I had, pork loin with carrots, Brussels sprouts, and some cornbread.
Okay.
And then approximately 1,000 ounces of whiskey.
Okay.
It's a very specific amount.
Okay. None of these things help you.
Oh,
In
not even the
fact,
chicken wrap.
in fact, you get a debuff for the chicken that didn't come from Wendy's. Subtract -1 from your defense for the day.
Oh God.
Yep. Defense basically meaning your armor class.
Well, we may be in trouble.
Yeah. Hey, I told you guys what the deal was in advance. You don't listen, you die.
I'm fine with it.
Kyle, what did you eat yesterday?
I ate a cheeseburger and fries.
From where?
Who can say, really?
Okay.
Half an apple fritter
Yeah.
and chicken casserole.
Okay. You get no benefits. For eating a non-Wendy's burger, you suffer +1 ice damage to all attacks for the day. So any attack that hits you, you get +1 ice damage.
I see.
You get it, Kyle, because all the other burgers are frozen.
That's right.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Todd, what did you eat? I hope somebody ate Wendy's.
Well, let me tell you what Mr. Team Player did here, okay? I got up yesterday morning. Now, for breakfast, I just had some leftover pizza. It was a Domino's thin crust with Alfredo sauce, chicken, and bacon.
Okay.
Not bad.
Then, at lunchtime, I downloaded the Wendy's app.
Oh, shit.
I ordered me a Dave's single and a large fry online. I even got a plain single burger for my dog.
Nice.
Went and picked those up, came home, ate it. It was delightful. And then later that night, I made some cheesy chicken crescent rolls in the oven.
Okay.
Also from Wendy's.
Okay. For eating a cheeseburger from Wendy's, you get +1 to your strength for the day.
Hell yeah.
The fries, you get a +1 to intelligence for the day.
Yeah.
And since you got one for your dog, if your horse has to roll anything, it's going to get advantage.
Nice.
Doubt that'll happen, but
Right.
all right. That pretty much gets us to the adventure.
What's coming up next is our key to success. We'll turn the meat and do a 400 press. Don't wait too long, I emphasize, or the meat won't reach the proper size. When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go. Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow. Just turn them over easily. We don't want a broken patty, that's a guarantee. Press out the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock it a bit, are you keeping score? Top and bottom, left and right, and you'll get a patty that's out of sight. Press out the corners nice and wide, at least ½ an inch on both sides.
So the three of you live in the realm of Freshtovia and currently find yourself in the capital city of the same name.
Interesting.
Yeah. The reign of the cherished Queen Wendy has hit a milestone. She has ruled over Freshtovia for 50 years, and people from far and wide have gathered throughout the city for the momentous occasion. They're celebrating with an unrivaled festival. The city square is full of Beefkeep's finest vendors selling some of the rarest goods. The air is thick with marijuana smoke.
And we start to diverge.
And the smell of fucking. Mass orgies everywhere.
Have we started to diverge? Maybe.
You see a pair of dogs doing it missionary.
Oh, wow.
That's how wild it is.
Man, you know, The Smell of Fucking was always my favorite album by The Cramps.
Yeah, it's good. There are multiple women giving birth.
Okay.
General Grievous walks by. Everybody came. There are games and competitions happening throughout the city.
It's weird that Wendy's would hire Hieronymus Bosch to do their advertising.
The streets are adorned with streamers and flowers and the much adored Queen's favorite colors of white, light blue, and red. The festival goers have all started to gather near the city circle. Queen Wendy is scheduled to make an address to the people at any moment. But as the time ticks by, the crowd begins to murmur. You stand near the city circle. The crowd is currently too dense to get any real shopping or conversation done. Behind you is a row of houses that seem fairly locked up because the residents are most likely in the crowd awaiting the queen.
Yes, I would like to get into that J.C. Penney over there, but for the couples fucking in front.
JC stands for just couples. To the east are two buildings, Wendy's Restaurant and Inn and the Snacksmith. To your right are the Royal Gardens. You're kind of getting pushed around. Where would you guys like to go in this situation?
Dave is trapped in the crowds. He forgot today was the birthday. He left his house going to the market. He's got his recycled hemp shopping bags. and his list, and he was trying to get to the fresh foodies market, but
No.
can't get there. Oh gosh, well, I'm gonna be out of plums tomorrow.
Plums.
Maybe they'll have it at the snack store. So he's trying to make his way to the snack store.
The Snacksmith?
Snacksmith, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys joining him?
Sure.
As a full-fledged member of the Order of the Sides, and also a reminder, I'm delightful. I'm going to follow my friends to the Snacksmith. I could always use a little snack, especially a cold one.
Well, he's closed. The Snacksmith, Chili Cheese, has hung up a sign on the front door of his shop that reads, "Enjoying the festival. Come back tomorrow."
Oh, well, biscuits.
That's okay. You know what I think we should do, guys? I think we should stay cool.
Let's do it somewhere less crowded. Let's maybe check out the gardens.
Yeah, let's try to go over there. Maybe there's some berries or something I could put in my bag. The queen loves for us to pick her produce.
So you see the gardens in the distance, and as you make your way closer, you can see the top of the golden head, which you know is a golden statue of Dave Thomas, holding a spatula in one hand and the severed head of Jared Fogle in the other.
Yeah, one thing that I don't like about Frestovia is everybody else, are you named after Dave? And I'm actually not. I'm named after my grandfather, Dave Carterson, who was a World War II Medal of Honor winner.
Oh, nice.
He died in combat, but we're very proud.
Yeah. Well, so did Jared Fogle, who Dave Thomas defeated in the Battle of the Pedofields to gain control of Frestovia 50 years ago.
Not as good as Helm's Deep, but very good.
The gardens are lush, lots of lettuce, tomatoes, potatoes, onions being grown there. The gardeners are all still hard at work. They don't get a day off. Wendy sees to that. And as you reach the statue of Emperor Dave, you see a plaque that says, "Never cut corners." Everybody make an intelligence check.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 7.
3.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, just needed a 5.
Oh, cool.
Oh, right.
There's a guy standing directly in front of the statue in a shroud.
Oh, goodness gracious. I just noticed him.
I see a potential friend up there, guys.
I don't see it because I've got a hole in my cornea. Because I was working at the blacksmith one summer and a burning hot piece of metal flew into my eye and it just never healed.
Jesus.
Yep, I got it out with a magnet.
So the shrouded man beckons you over.
Yo, what's chillin', bro?
He looks around, makes sure nobody's watching you, and goes, "Hey, buddies.
Hello.
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm friend of Wendy. My name is the Chamburger. You can call me Cham.
I immediately believe you and will trust you implicitly.
The queen needs your help, buddies.
Yeah, I'll do anything for my queen.
The reason she hadn't made her speech yet, there's a plague coming, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. The plague's called the hunger. And I don't want to talk about it too much because it hurt my feelings to think about.
Okay.
But if that plague get to Frestovia, it's gonna be bad. We're not gonna be eating no Wendy, no burger, no chickens, not even a fry.
Where is this plague coming from?
It's coming from the nearby French fry forest.
Okay. So do we just forest fire that? Or
Well, there's a magic that's covering it, and you can't get in. So, just want to tell you guys we're gonna die. Nah, I'm just kidding, just having a fun. Wendy gave me this key to give to y'all. She like y'all.
Oh, we like her too.
It'll get you in the French fry forest. She want y'all to get in there and stop the hunger before it get here so she can make her big speech, have a party, and fuck.
okay. I'm on board.
We can do that. Hunger always starts with the fries, I think, so we'll be on our way.
Oh, okay, bye.
I mean,
the key.
Yeah, here you go.
thanks.
Yeah, let's mount up and go to the French fry forest for our queen.
Yeah, of course, in favor of doing this. I pretty much do whatever the queen says ever since she has stirred my soul in a bowl of chili. And, I'm essentially an extension of her will at this point.
Chick puts his fingers to his lips and whistles. And then slowly, this donkey emerges from around a corner, walking very funny with his back legs close together.
Shit walking donkey. So the city's locked up right now.
Sure.
But he leads you to a small gap in the city walls that leads to the outside world.
Well, we'll take it from here, Chamburger. Thank you for your guidance. You've been a great friend.
No problem. I'm going to leave because I don't like helping.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, Cham, just let me say one thing, bruh.
Oh?
You're delightful.
Thanks, buddies. I'm leaving. So you've spent the majority of your lives living and training around Fresh Tovia, so you know the surrounding area very well. French Fry Forest lies directly north of the city proper.
All right. Is there anything between us and it?
Tons of air.
Okay.
We immediately attack the air.
Dave is just swinging his pans.
Well, no, we immediately head north toward French Fry Forest.
Okay. As you get closer, you can smell its trademark salty aroma.
That smells delicious.
Very nice, but I do prefer the fries of old.
It's a shame all the woodcutters that go into French Fry Forest die of heart disease.
So as you get closer to the French Fry Forest, you take one last look behind you. You can see the city, and beyond that, you see the Ice Jester's realm far to the south.
Oh, buckets.
The Ice Jester is a clown creature.
Oh, yeah?
Like Pennywise. Except he's trying to make all the beef frozen beef.
I see.
He's a dick. You all know that one day your destiny may lead you to the Ice Jester's realm.
Yep.
To alter the fate of Beef's Keep and confront the United Clown Nation.
Yeah, that's essentially what the doctor said when I was born.
But for now, you head to the French Fry Forest. As you approach the forest, the sense of foreboding only increases. The plant life seems to have grown together to form a sort of wooden wall around the forest perimeter. Examining the wall as you walk toward the forest, you notice a large wooden door with a keyhole that conveniently looks like it'll take that key Cham gave you.
Cool.
Isn't this awesome? Yeah. Glad we could get together and do that. I'm glad we started this podcast. It all led to this.
So is the forest normally grown together like this, or is this new?
Yeah,
No?
you can
Okay.
tell, like, you've seen the forest enough. Like, it's usually a fairly inviting forest.
Okay. Well, this is ominous. I don't want to tell you guys it's not. I should have worn my ominous pants.
Don't you mean shorts? His ominous cargo shorts?
Yeah. Well, I'll take the key and very trepidatiously insert it into the locking mechanism and turn that until it unlatches so that we may gain entry.
I accept that. After placing the key, a green light shines out of the keyhole and the key dissolves into nothingness. The vines and branches that make up the door recoil, almost slithering away as they reveal an open passageway into what feels like a living hallway.
Now, you'd be surprised, but I lose more keys that way.
So as you cross the threshold, the door grows shut behind you.
I scream.
Frosty?
Yeah. It is very womanly.
So you're in the forest, but it's not the forest you remember. The living magic within this area causes the plant-made walls of halls to writhe with life. The hallway's about 20 feet before you get to the first crossway. And basically, like, this is set up into, like, forest-made rooms.
Sure.
It's like a foresty dungeon. So the first room you come to is small. There's really not much in there. Some twigs, leaves, acorns, piles of garbage, like wrappers, empty fry cartons.
This is what any of your nicest Wendy's locations look like.
Oh, yeah. It's the foyer into the
Yeah.
labyrinth.
Does it have those, what are they called? Like every Wendy's has the, like the bars up. So the zigzag for the line. Does it have those in
That's
there?
what I was thinking, the rope line. The rope line labyrinth.
Yes,
Okay.
but it leads into a fiery pit.
Oh,
You'll
no.
die.
Oh, crap.
Hey,
Sorry I said crap.
that's not cool. It's like the opposite of cool.
Yes, that's very spicy. It reminds me of my years traveling the kingdom, studying different kinds of spices, and wound up having a lurid affair with Taco Jonathan.
Lord.
It reminds me of Des Moines.
So there's only one way to go. There's a small opening which you can tell leads to another room. So as you enter the room, you don't see anything at first, and then you hear skittering.
Oh, no.
And two small creatures with sharp teeth and twisted horns turn eyeless heads towards the door.
Are they chitinous?
Vaguely, you remember tales of these creatures. They were always referred to as pangs, like hunger pangs.
I
see.
I love this game.
It's amazing.
Womp.
Pangs are known mostly to attack midday and late night.
Are they now?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Disturbed by your entrance, they snarl and lunge to attack. Everybody roll initiative.
Marijuana smoke drives them into a frenzy. I rolled a 17.
14.
16.
Okay, the chicken goes first.
Chick swirls his hands around each other and begins to churn up his slow heat and directs the forces toward the pangs.
Okay, they have to make some kind of saving throw, right?
Yeah, they got to make a strength saving throw of 13 or higher.
Okay. That's a 19.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Fuck your hate.
So that's a passive skill, right? That's just something you don't have to roll for, so that's not necessarily an attack.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Yeah.
I can use my spicy touch too.
Touch away, my friend.
Come here, you little shits.
So you need to roll a d20,
Okay.
and if it's higher than the Pang's defense, you hit.
All right. Can I use my grace modifier on this to kind of dance around their evasions and try to get a hit on them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's a +1.
I don't give a fuck. This game's dumb.
Oh my god. I rolled a total of 3.
Oh, hello.
yeah.
You do not hit.
Just like the old days.
Okay, Coldbra goes next.
I'm going to use my little spoon.
Okay.
Hey, yo, little hunger critters. Any number of enemies within 20 feet of me have to make an Arcana save of 12 or higher, or they feel a sense of great friendship toward me. So, hey, let's be friends.
You said Arcana?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that's an 8 and a 4, so they both love you now. They
Hey,
kind
guys.
of curl around your legs like cats, purring gently.
Hey, yo, guys, meet my new friends. I call this one Rocky. I call this one Apollo.
Well, I will attack them.
Okay. Well, it's your turn, Dave. So how about it?
I would like to argue for advantage because they are distracted and not defending themselves.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I dual wield frying pans. My first attack, wealth advantage, that's going to be at a 14.
That hits.
My second attack with advantage, that's over 20.
Okay,
So
that hits.
I'm going to roll damage for the first one. That's a 5, and the second one is an 8. And I clang my frying pans together. I'd say, out of the fire, up upside your fucking head.
Okay.
Sorry for cursing. And then I beat them to death with the pans. Just repeatedly bludgeoning them into the ground while shrieking and violently crying.
Okay. Okay, you beat the living shit out of him. Okay, Rocky's pretty damn hurt. Apollo is very much on the ropes. And they're going to attack Dave now.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I violated their friendship.
After watching his friends take a beating from Dave, Coldbra sheds tears that form icicles underneath his eyes.
Oh. What is Dave's defense?
17.
Okay, they do not hit.
My bacon armor is resilient to most attacks.
Oh, I forgot you're wearing bacon.
Yeah.
It is both flexible and delicious.
Okay, we're back to the top of the round. Chicken, attack. Or you can do whatever, really. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell you what to do.
I've asked you, nasty little creatures. And he punches the one that looks like it's got a little more life left in it.
Okay.
It's Rocky.
All right, roll your d20.
It's a 7.
Rocky nimbly dodges your attack. And it's Coldbra's turn again.
So glad we never played D&D on this show.
Well, since I can only use my little spoon attack once between meals,
Yeah, meals are very important in this game.
That's why I got 4 sandwiches over here.
Oh.
and as much as it pains me because I had turned them into my friends and they could have been allies,
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I just wanted a fry pan.
I'm going to try to put them out of their misery. So I will begin with Rocky.
Okay.
And I will be stabbing him with my two-handed spork.
Okay.
I was just going on what my mama always used to say, and it's that the best defense is violence.
Okay. Since they're kind of mesmerized by you, I'm going to say this is a cheap shot you can take on them. So I'll say you have advantage on this.
Okay. That's a 20.
That
job.
hits.
Yeah. Oh, does it?
Yes, and you have now entered feast mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you roll a 20 on an attack or skill roll, you go into feast mode. This allows you to do the maximum amount of attack damage plus an additional roll of the normal attack dice.
Goodness gracious me.
And you gain an advantage on your next roll. So you can possibly explode feast mode.
Wow.
If you keep rolling 20s.
Oh, wow.
That's how you beat hunger.
Okay, so you get max damage. What's the damage on your giant spork?
1d6.
Okay, so you automatically get 6 damage and you can roll another die there.
Gotcha. That's a 1, so a total of 7.
The pang explodes.
And he gets to roll again, right?
Well, he gets advantage on the next attack.
Oh, okay. He
Yeah.
doesn't get it. Okay, I got you.
Exactly. Okay, Dave's turn again.
Which one is left? Is this Rocky or Apollo?
It's Apollo.
We'll call this Moon Landing 3. 12?
That hits exactly.
That's going to be 5 damage. Buzz Aldrin upside your head.
The 2 frying pans crush the final pang.
Let the darkness into your soul, Pang.
Jesus. Dave really kind of...
Sorry, guys. I lost it for a second. I'm back.
This is the zip of this world.
Yeah.
I feel better now. Something about me is just happy.
You can take the boy out of Missouri. Can't take Missouri out of the boy.
Coldbra falls to his knees and shouts, "No, Apollo!"
You knew for like 5 minutes, man. Come on.
I know, it's cool.
So you have defeated the pangs, and beyond them is a large stone door. With 3 large dials on its face. The dials have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on them. They face north, east, south, and west.
Dave has never counted that high in his life.
I turned each of them to 4.
The door opens. No, the riddle here, if you guys remember, Wendy's had the 4 for $4 menu.
Yep.
Yeah. Now nothing is as cheap as $4 anywhere on earth.
No, a French fry is $4.
The clue would have been thrice repeating, nice for eating, a meal, a deal, a steal for certain.
4 for 4. That's Wendy's favorite number. She recites it like a mantra at every evening address for which attendance is mandatory.
The door opens and you walk into another hallway.
Is this still a forest hallway?
Oh, yeah, it's all forest.
Gotcha.
It's just been manipulated by the magic into hallways and rooms.
All right.
I bet that clown is behind this.
So it's like a forest in Doom.
So at the end of this hallway is another stone door. As you walk up to it, a stone tray slides out. On the tray is a stone frosty with what seems to be a stone spoon and a stone carton of French fries. And an inscription on the door appears. Dip 1, but choose wisely.
Oh, man.
Chick takes one of the fries and...
Well, hold on. Wait. Shouldn't we let the Order of the Frosty do this? I mean, this is kind of his wheelhouse.
Oh, yes, you're right. I believe it would be right up in your bailiwick.
Coldbra is going to step forward and select a fry and dip it into the frosty.
Okay, the door opens.
Oh, thank goodness you were here.
There was a whole other riddle thing with these 2 women. I'm not doing all this shit. This game is riddle fucking friendly. So many of the things I'm skipping is riddles.
Oh, wow. Well, Dave is not good at riddles, so that's great.
Okay, clearing that challenge, you enter another room.
Yeah, that was exhausting.
And you don't see any creatures or any more riddles in this room. You do see a stone pedestal in the middle of the room. And atop the pedestal, there's an amulet.
Oh, no, it's like my dream.
An image of the Baconator is carved into the side of the pedestal. Does anybody want to investigate the amulet or just grab it? Or
Ayo, why don't you take this one, Spicy?
Sure. So he steps carefully up to the pedestal. Can I make an intelligence check to just examine it?
Sure.
Got a +1 in intelligence. It's a 13.
It just seems to be a normal amulet. A pretty nice one, though.
I swipe it,
You'll
Okay.
explode.
and I put it on immediately.
Do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Got a +4 in Arcana. It's a 15.
Okay, now that you've magic looked at it, you remember reading about this. It's the amulet of the feast.
Oh, man.
It grants whoever is wearing it resistance against all attacks from hunger foes, including pangs, grumbles, and hunger itself. So you got that now.
Cool.
And resistance in this game basically means they're all rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
You treasure that. We went through a lot of hardship to get it.
Not really.
No? Well, fair point.
I cut out most of the riddles.
Well, I don't know. That frosty one and the dials. Ugh, brain strainers.
Okay, skipping the next 34 rooms. We're getting to the end of this. I'm tired of playing this fucking game.
It's just a cutscene where we come out of a door with cuts and bleeding. Oh, I never want to do that again.
I just want to play the Smurfs again.
There's a whole missing reel.
Chicken Man is missing an arm.
A wing.
For some reason, we have a dwarf named Smacky with us.
Smacky.
It's this way, fellas. I keep telling you.
Cold Bra has an eye patch and a heroin addiction.
Jesus. Okay, you enter the final room. This room is very different from the others. Very large, about 150 feet across. There are 4 tall ancient trees standing in a square around the circle. As you enter, the door behind you seals shut. A breeze picks up and blasts through the room, shaking the leaves and branches around you. The great beast, Hunger, whose magic now controls the forest, swoops down on frayed and weary wings. It goes... The beast has 2 large curved horns on its head, and its eyes are sewn shut. It's pretty fucked up for Wendy's.
Yeah.
Though it sees perfectly, it reeks with the stench of desperation. And I would roll initiative.
Okay. I rolled 17.
16.
4.
Okay, so Chicken Man, once again, is going first.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to activate my slow heat.
Okay,
So he'll need to make a saving throw of 13.
okay. That's a 19.
Fuck. Right. And instead of attacking first, since I've got a little bit of resistance, I'm going to cast Smoke Screen
Ooh.
around the Hunger
Okay,
and try to use this as a diversionary tactic to give my teammates attacking advantage.
okay. And what does the smoke screen do to the creature?
Cloud of smoke appears, temporarily blinding the opponent.
Okay,
All within a 10-foot radius of that point must make strength saving throws of 13 or higher.
okay.
Those who fail will have their movement ability reduced by half and a disadvantage on all rolls made that turn.
Okay,
And you're Jesus now, so they already have disadvantage against you.
If he tries to attack me, he'll have disadvantage. I'm hoping to give the same to you guys. Cool. And hopefully give them an advantage on attacks, maybe.
okay. So is this just something you activate automatically?
Yeah. There's now a 10-foot cloud centered around the Hunger.
Okay.
And he's got to make that saving throw.
Okay. He does not make it. Okay, it's Dave's turn.
So Dave is swinging his frying pans around. Of course, they are manacled to his arms via the magical chains of Gorgonzola that we found back in Route 15. And he will use them as crude missile weapons to fling at Hunger's head.
Forgot we pulled him off that Chuck E. Cheese rat.
This is for my queen. Corey, do we have advantage since he can't move out of the cloud?
Yes,
Attack number 1. That's a 19.
that hits.
Also a 19, attack number 2.
Okay,
Well, I'll just roll for damage simultaneously. 3 and 7, 10 damage total. Then he draws the frying pans back with the chains of Gorgonzola.
okay. As you come spinning your arms like an idiot,
Yep, that's me.
you smack the Hunger with the frying pans, and he goes... You can tell he doesn't like that.
Well, he erped. I feel like that's indicative.
So it's now the Hunger's turn. He's got disadvantage because of the fog or smoke he's enveloped in. And he's going to try to attack Dave.
Oh, no. My comeuppance.
And what is Dave's defense?
17.
He does not hit.
Bacon armor, baby.
The bacon deflects his wing attack.
But my underwear smells terrible.
Okay, thank you.
Because the
Dave.
bacon.
Oh, I see. All right, Cobra's turn.
Cobra is going to draw his whisk.
Oh, boy.
You've had a whisk this whole time?
Yeah, had a whisk. And it's not just any whisk. It's one of those with the crank on the side.
Oh, shit.
We really could have used that when we fought that egg white sorcerer.
I know, right?
With the broken ice cream machine.
Yep.
I was just trying to be friends with him.
Trying to be friends with everybody, damn it.
Let's see. It does 1d10 damage.
Okay.
And there's a note next to it that says grace, so I guess it's a grace weapon.
Okay.
But you have advantage because it's in the smoke cloud of smokeness.
That's right. For the rest of this round, yes.
So I roll 2d20. That's going to be a 14.
That just hits.
Nice.
Whisk him.
So Cobra cranks the whisk and says, "Hey, old buddy, take a chill pill." It's a D10.
Okay.
Damn.
It's a powerful fucking whisk.
It really is. Yeah.
It's a really good one. It's from William Sonoma.
It's the chainsaw of this world.
It's a 4.
All right, we're back to the top of the round. The smoke dissipates, and the chicken squawks.
Just as the smoke clears, Chick comes flying through the air, landing atop the beast, trying to straddle it and punch it atop its head.
So you're just punching it with your fists?
Yeah, using Spicy Touch.
Okay.
All right, so this is Grace again. I will roll to 5.
The hunger disagrees with this attack. As you leap with chicken-like grace to land on its head, the hunger simply steps aside.
I do not land with chicken-like Grace.
And it's Dave's turn again.
We're fighting hunger,
Right.
and embodied in a beast.
Yeah.
It has a mouth, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a chicken nugget in its mouth, because maybe being fed will drive the hunger away.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
heal it by a point.
Interesting.
Well, I like to call this a plan. Look, it may not work, but the main thing is that that friendship was something we picked up along the way.
Amen.
Well, that's going to hit on like a 10.
The hunger sees the chicken nugget hurtling in its direction. It hates eating. So it simply turns its head, and the chicken nugget bounces harmlessly off of the side of his head.
5-second rule.
Okay, it's the hunger's turn. Out of disadvantage now. And it's going to attempt to bite the chicken. That's a 12. What's your defense?
Oh, it's 11.
Okay.
Because of my -1 for the day.
Well, eat better.
Or worse.
So the bite does 2d6 damage. That's 7 damage.
Wow. Okay. I've got 13 HP, so not awful.
Okay. And it's Colbert's turn again.
A sporking time.
Oh.
Coldebra draws his two-handed spork and attempts to stab Hunger in the face.
Oh, goodness.
That's a 3.
That does not hit Hunger. All right. It is once again Chick-fil-A's turn. This is a Sunday. You got to go home. You got the day off.
All right, I'm going to keep using Spicy Touch.
Oh, boy.
I'll try to get it in the eyes.
Ooh, that are sewn shut.
Yeah, it's still going to sting if you get pepper in there.
I guess that's true.
It still has ocular nerves, Corey.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Arcana for this because I'm trying to cast it into there.
Okay.
So there's going to be a +4. That's a 21.
That hits.
And that does 1d4 plus 1, 2.
Okay.
Jesus.
The hunger's fine, by the way.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would imagine.
So please hurry up and kill this thing.
Fried pan attack!
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Feast mode.
Yeah, and I hit, the other one was 10.
Okay.
But feast mode hits.
Yep. So that's
max damage, so it's
max
12.
damage, and you get to roll another die.
Well, that's a 1. So with my strength bonus, that's a 15.
He no longer looks unbothered.
That's what fried mode. Yeah, fried pan does to you because they're made of iron,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's heavy, and it hurts when it is hit at you.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. It's the hunger's turn. He's going to strike back at you. He did not like that.
Strike at me, you great and terrible beast.
Okay. That's a 3.
Nope. Just like Grandpa Roddy used to say, you got to get up early for the chickens to get the feed.
That old idiom, yes. All right, Cobra. He is very damaged here.
All right, I have, let's see, instead of using one of my weapons, can I just roll my strength to hug it to death?
You can attempt that, yes.
Okay, because I feel like, being such a proponent of friendship, just be like, hey, yo, bring it in, buddy.
Okay.
And they cut off his air passages.
So my strength is 10,
Okay.
and I have a +2 bonus in it. That's a 5. God damn it.
He does not care for your love. And it's Chick-fil-A's turn yet again.
All right.
Please kill this thing. I want to go home. Get some delicious Wendy's on the way.
Full disclosure, actually, Wendy sounds great right now. This is working on me.
Okay.
This time, aiming deftly, not for the eyes, but for the nostrils, Chick-fil-A casts Spicy Touch.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Because I'm in beast mode, I'm rolling with advantage.
Okay,
Right?
that's true. Yep.
So that hits on a 17.
Yep.
And that's my first frying pan. Next one is just normal.
Okay.
Now that one misses. 4 damage.
That's exactly what you needed. Tell me how you incapacitate the hunger.
The hunger swoops down towards Dave. With one frying pan, he swings it using the chains of Gorgonzola to lock its wings down so that it can't escape. And with the other, he mercilessly bashes its brains in
Okay.
until the skull cracks with an audible and the brains begin to leak out of its ears. But Dave doesn't stop because the beast has him. The terrible alternate beast that rules Frostopia is the beast. Or the feast. Or, I don't know, it's dead.
Yeah, you guys, Kyle doesn't stop eating just because hunger is quenched.
No, I'm not a quitter. And when it's done, Dave is just heaving and sweating and a little hungry, actually.
Chick's crying.
Coldbra looks at Dave and says, "Hey, bro, I got to give it to you. Yo, you're the coolest."
Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot coming from you.
As the hunger lays on the forest floor twitching, Smacky awakens from the sleep spell that was placed on him earlier.
Smacky!
Hey guys, I'm back! And he kicks the hunger and it dies.
Yeah. We can count on old Smacky.
Upon defeating hunger, a strong wind blows in every direction, making the forest a swirl of leaves and branches. All sensations become overwhelming and confusing for a moment. And then you find yourselves back at the entrance of the French Fry Forest. Only now, it's as it's always been. A forest full of trees and potato plants. You have a strange feeling that very little time has actually passed since you entered the forest.
This reminds me of Bridges of Madison County.
It's very much, yeah. So when you return to town, the uneasy feeling you felt earlier is no longer lingering in the air. People are happy and singing and fucking like fucking banshees, screeching and sweating.
They're all covered in lard.
Oh, gross. A bard near the center of the city is playing his famous song, Hot Drinks. What fucking hot drinks does Wendy get?
Right?
Coffee, I guess?
Yeah, they have coffee.
All right.
And that is it.
I hope.
What else would it be?
Or it means the ice machine's down again.
And as you enter the center of the city, a familiar voice booms throughout the city. It's Queen Wendy, giving her address to the people of Freshtovia. For 50 years we have strived to accomplish things the other nations of Beefkeep could not do or choose not to do. We have maintained the once and tried and true fact of our people. In Freshtovia, we do not cut corners! We will not cut corners. As the deep freeze continues in the south, just know that we will not succumb to the pressure of some clown, because we are fresh, and we will feast on his blood! So that wraps up the adventure of Wendy's.
Okay, well, mission accomplished, I think.
Yeah, it's wonderful. If you guys want to keep playing this, we could do it for like another year.
I'm all right.
Okay, thanks.
I feel like I'm good. I feel like I've experienced everything I need to.
Based on the caliber of the riddles, I think
so many riddles.
I think we've drained this.
Well, you're now at level 2, if that helps.
Yeah.
It does. Let's play again.
Todd, you're a Coldbra commander.
Not at
now.
all.
I have 2 spoons.
Yeah, there is one thing, like when you get higher in levels, you do get combo attacks. If people were, we weren't sure during the session 0 that there were combos, but at higher levels, you all have combo attacks.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that's Wendy's the role-playing game.
Just wanted to let everybody know this will be my final episode of the podcast. And
Okay.
I have sent my resignation in the mail to all of you.
Thank you.
Well, I think it's definitely one to end on. Save the best for last.
Oh, yes.
I can't get any better than this, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But yeah,
I love you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our 150th episode. Thank you guys so goddamn much. We're extremely humbled and pleased that so many people have listened to this podcast over the last 3 years and said nice things about it. We're very appreciative of you all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're super good at this, guys.
You know who's super good at what they do? Norse Foundry. You can go to norsefoundry.com. They got dice. They got merch. They have dice made out of all manner of materials.
Baked potatoes.
Colors. That's right. Anyway, and when you make your purchase online at norsefoundry.com, at the checkout, enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, for the Bastard Quest 10% discount. NorseFoundry.com. And we would also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, 100 Broadway Street in beautiful downtown Paducah, right there on the banks of the Ohio River.
The bathroom is locked, and you got to dip something to get in.
I do.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Oh.
So many fucking riddles in that place, I'm telling you.
But yeah, thanks all of you for listening. Thanks for engaging with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for following along. It's only because of you that we've made it this far.
Yeah, for sure. And we got some cool games coming up in this next leg of our journey.
We do.
Kyle, what all do we have coming?
So next, we're going to play Cyborg.
Oh, yeah, finally.
Yeah, a Mork Borg game.
Yeah.
And then probably Paranoia, and then some One Ring.
Yeah, we're returning to the One Ring.
Ah.
We're delving deep into the minds of Moria.
Yeah, that's an expansion book, right?
Yep.
Moria?
Yep. Came out. I got it at Gen Con 2024.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
We're going to play the shit out of it. It'll be good to get back to One Ring. That is one of my favorite games we played.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Very fun.
And it will actually prompt us to have a bit of a Christmas episode.
Yeah, it will. We'll get to that for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. And if you're thinking, well, what? I like Bastard Quest, then leave us a review or a comment or join our Patreon at patreon.com/bastardquest.
Yep.
But thank you. I'm Kyle.
Todd, Corey.
Austin.
The reason you press, you gotta think. When the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
We start shrinking when we hit that grill. You know we win. We start shrinking when we hit that grill. You know we win.
When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time.